I cannot wait to see these so-called mayors and governors who's really going to stand out and resist Trump as he comes for the illegals. I cannot wait to see this.
I command you to stop.
How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm appreciative of you doing that. Be sure that you're following me on all the platforms you see above and below. The way the Modern Renaissance Man is spelled up there in Roma is the way that it should be spelled. And those of you who wants to join Patreon and keep asking, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to say that. It's patreon.com/Modern Renaissance Man. It's right up there. That's how you can join on there, right? Appreciate you in advance. Folks, when you hit this like button right here, this is how my content can consistently be recommended to you. It also helps push my content out there in the YouTube world. Don't forget that if and when you do subscribe, that you hit that bell notification. It's going to bring up a small little tab that says all notifications, some notifications. Yeah, you got the peanut butter, right? Click all. Dang it. I did that under a minute, y'all. Y'all should be proud of me. All right, guys, y'all know I'm going to talk about this because these folks are so driven by keeping their political positions that they will say and do anything that they feel and think is the will of the people, and it's such a virtue signaling type thing. Who am I talking about? These mayors, these governors. Brandon Johnson said he was going to do it. Governor Pritzker said he's going to do it. Somehow you got to come through him. Well, y'all, Governor Pritzker do got a point because that's a really large man. I mean, you would have to go. Well, you can't go through him, but you definitely be able to go. Well, if you go around him, that's going to be a long circle to get around. Just saying. Then the mayor in Denver. Now we have one here in Maryland. The mayor is taking heat right now because he said he's going to resist Trump. Yeah, check it out.
This is not a political issue. This is a safety issue for everyone here living in the United States. Not only was Kayla's life put at risk and taken, so many other children and adults were at risk. The Biden-Harris administration is not putting the American citizens' safety first.
The migrant crisis continues to impact everyday Americans, and now yet another blue state mayor, as we told you, ticking off the taxpayers in his city over a plan to fund legal support for immigrants. Let's bring in Frederick County, Maryland Sheriff Chuck Jenkins. Sheriff, it's great to have you on the show. I want to just play a very quick soundbite from your mayor to kind of give the folks a gist of what he's trying to say. Watch.
We refuse to aid and abet outside agencies attempting to detain, deport, or remove any residents from our community.
I mean, what do you think of the mayor setting up a legal fund for illegal immigrants?
What he's saying directly is we are setting up a sanctuary city. You know, he's angered taxpayers by his statement. He's on the wrong side of this issue. He certainly doesn't have the right to use taxpayer money. He's naive, he's foolish. And again, his view is he wants Frederick to be a sanctuary city, and it's not going to be. It's not going to happen here.
You know, it's interesting, Sheriff, because kind of delving back into what was happening to you in that very same area, federal prosecutors accused you of helping a local gun shop obtain machine guns, right? We know the charges have now been dismissed, but you call this a legal and political assassination attempt. What do you mean by that, Sheriff?
Well, listen, I was charged. I was indicted with absolutely no evidence. I lived through hell for 587 days after being indicted in April of 2023 until recently on November 12th without a shred of evidence, without any evidence whatsoever. And I felt that I was a political target because of what I stand for here in Frederick County. And it goes to a larger, broader issue about the weaponization of the Department of Justice. I feel like I was a target. So therefore, much like an assassination.
Yeah, and when you say, Sheriff, what you stand for, what would the people of Frederick believe that you stand for?
They know that I stand for law and order, the rule of law. For 16 years, I've worked with ICE in a very successful 287G program that's maintained safety in Frederick County. It's a safe community. We've probably got the lowest crime rate in the region, in large part due to the 287G and our work with ICE. And my goal is to continue that. I've got a good relationship with Mr. Homan for years. He means business. President Trump means business. I will support that 1,000%.
And it's interesting because I wanted to get your take on this, because the illegal immigrant who allegedly killed 16-year-old Lisbeth Medina wants an insanity evaluation. Her mother says he knew exactly what he was doing. I want to play a little sound of Jacqueline Medina because I think it's well worth it. Watch this.
I stand with all the mothers and fathers who are going through this, Laken Riley's family, Jocelyn Nungare's family, all of them. We are all united by the same tragedies. But that could have been prevented. Biden and the Harris administration failed us completely. And now I'm losing hope.
Yeah, it's amazing, Sheriff. And I ask you that because it's one of those things where common sense asks the same question. Why doesn't your mayor start a fund for the victims of some of these illegal immigrants?
You would have to ask the mayor that, but I tell you, I would like to put the mayor in a room with any parent of any victim anywhere in the USA and have him explain to that family why he feels the way he feels, what justifies his view on this, and why he wants to protect people that are in this country illegally. We are looking at the most violent criminals and gang members and cartel members on the face of the planet coming into our country. We've got to get serious about cleaning up this problem. When's it going to be time to protect Americans?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Sheriff Chuck Jenkins, thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
So you saw that and you heard that. And as you guys can see, people are tired of our American brothers and sisters being beat up, being killed, sexually assaulted, the whole nine, right? People are tired of it. And like he said, I like the fact that they do all this virtue signaling and everything, right? I love it because it's so fake. Get those people in a room with folks who are victims of what these illegals have done. Guys, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm calling the bluff. You heard it from me right now. When Trump them go in and they start to go after these illegal immigrants, I want to see Brandon Johnson, Pritzker, any of these mayors, even this mayor here in Maryland. I want to see them out there saying, no. I want to see that. I'm saying it right now. You won't see none of them doing that. Now, they might be in a place where they might be behind like a gate or something like that with the megaphone out there. We don't want them to take. This is wrong. This is not democratic way. This is not democracy way. We da. Illegals, we're sorry it's happening to you. Asylum seekers, we're sorry. This is not what we want. This is not what we want. Absolutely. I guarantee you they won't be out there trying to hold hands and get in the way of the military once they start to do it. I bet you won't see that. I would love to, though. Wouldn't you? I would love to see that so I can see them get snatched. Oh, my. Brandon Johnson, mayor, all y'all mayors out there with the fake virtue signaling, please do that. Please physically try to prevent the military from doing that. Please do that. Yeah. Y'all won't. We all know this is all fake. It's all political driven. It's all to make y'all look like y'all some hero. Y'all trying to stand up for them and things like that. Bull crap. Americans are done with it. We are all about our own American brothers and sisters. Other things that we don't relate on or agree with on, that stuff can be discussed later. But as far as the protection of our homes, of our kingdom, we definitely all in agreement to that. And I'm telling y'all right now, if you have mayors and governors and all them who are literally doing what they're doing right now, they care more about illegals than they do Americans, you need to pretty much prioritize the next time you vote on not voting for that. Anybody that is not for you, your home, your country, I don't know how you guys can keep on voting for them. Anyway, let me know what you guys all think about this. Do you think that these mayors really going to go out there and stand in the way? Or do you think they're going to do exactly what I say, where they're going to stay out there and be like behind some type of barrier and just out there screaming and yelling just to put on the show, put on the optics and all that? Whatever the case may be, you guys let me know by leaving it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget to do what you guys see in that cloud right there, if you would, please. And if you would like to see the next video that I will be doing in chronological order, it's going to be up here. Things that I do as a variety on this channel, music reactions mainly that y'all love, will be right here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.